They took me inside through this back area, up the stairs to the second floor area. It's all little rooms with a steel door, but it's a brick room. There's nothing soft in there, and a little tiny bench. In the room that they put me in, there was two tables and chairs strewn about, and a pile of metal, which I think was a broken chair, but I'm not really sure. There was a couple police officers around in there, and a couple more entered behind us. Though they didn't sit me down right away. I believe Officer Ed was holding me, and then another officer started grabbing my arm. He's like, "You fucking gave this kid enough chances. Just fucking take him in. Send him to county. Fuck him. He doesn't want to fucking help us. He's trying to get us in trouble. Fuck him." Um, Somebody else went to no, give him another chance. One of them ended up saying, "Let's shackle him." Somebody left the room and went and grabbed some leg shackles, which looked like normal handcuffs, but just a longer chain to them. They shackled my legs and they handcuffed me to the bar and the bench that was there. When this happened, I was already pretty shaken up. My eyes were watering. He kind of pushed me over the metal pile and pushed his hands into my eyes while he was sitting on me. And he's like, you better learn to fucking cooperate. They were playing tug of war with me too, and they were kind of throwing fake punches at me, so I would hit myself. Like, when I flinched, I would hit the back of my head or something. They never actually physically hit me, like full force or anything, but it made it so I would hit myself. He lifted up the back of my shirt, and he's running the side of something metallic and cold down the back of my back, starting at the top though. He's saying all this sexual stuff like, oh, you think you're a pretty boy, all these people are going, or when you go to jail, you're going to see what a real bitch is like. He's talking about how being penetrated by an African-American, but at this point he's using the word nigger. But he's saying that, when you're in jail and you get penetrated by an African-American, that it feels just like a gun going up your rear end. While he's doing all this, he ends up pulling down my pants, and he gets near my rear end, I guess you can say, and that's when I just felt something cold and hard just, I guess, penetrate me, and that's when I just jerked and I freaked out and I just went into a full panic attack. I couldn't even talk. At this point, I'm kind of asking them for water or something. I can't talk though; they can't understand what I'm saying. It's kind of like being stuck in between cries, almost. The little Irish officer comes back in the room, sticks a rag in my mouth, tells me to calm down. They keep telling me to calm down, to calm down. Then he splashes some water on my face. Again, they tell me to calm down. I guess that shocked me back. It brought in a little adrenaline or something. I was able to calm at least the noises I was making, because again, it was gasping for air, but it sounded like I was choking on something. They ended up taking me to the bathroom, which you see in the security camera footage that we keep leaving and coming back. At one point, we went to the bathroom. I guess they either told me to clean up, or I just cleaned myself up a little bit. I had a lot of tears, and they wanted me to look as clean and normal as possible right away. I agreed to cooperate with them at that point, just to have them stop. They were before all that, they were threatening to do all types of stuff, to go after my parents. My dad's dying of cancer, to go mess with my family, my uncle, all these other people, to plant stuff on my friends, to plant stuff on my parents. So once they did that, I assumed that they're threatening to do that also to my parents, at which point I just said, I'll cooperate with whatever you guys want. Just leave me alone, please. I'm sorry.
This old warehouse on Chicago's west side is not a typical police facility. It's called Homan Square. Lawyers and criminologists describe it as Chicago's equivalent of a CIA black site.